My name is Aditya P.S. I'm the president and founder of All India MMA Federation. We started this federation back in 2016 when a bunch of guys thought about creating a movement in MMA in India. We were fighting against corruption, we were fighting against people who are not supporting us. So today we are proud. This is our second year. We've been having a very active time frame with MMA here. This is the IHFF, one of the biggest expo in India, sports and fitness expo. And we're glad to be here, present here and doing this amazing event.
Okay, I'm Raktim Singha. I'm 18 years old. I'm fighting out of Calcutta, Combat Clan, and this will be my second fight in all.
How did you get into MMA?
Before this, like used to see WWE, and then from WWE I saw Brock Lesnar. From Brock Lesnar to UFC. Then from UFC to MMA. Then I thought I should start martial arts or something. I had already been in martial arts before that when I was in class 2 for 1 year. I used to do taekwondo. And then after that at 13 years age, I started doing Kyokushin karate, full contact karate. And then slowly I entered into kickboxing. And I have been 2 times national champion in kickboxing. And after that I slowly now transitioned to MMA.
मेरा नाम अलीशा है और मैं नासिक से हूँ. मेरा एज 20 इयर्स है और मैं पिछले 8 साल से मैं मार्शल आर्ट फील्ड में हूँ और काफ़ी सारे फाइट्स किए अभी तक, पता नहीं कितने किए हैं. और MMA मैंने 4 साल से मैं कर रही हूँ, मिक्स मार्शल आर्ट्स.
आप MMA में क्यों स्टार्ट किया आपने?
एक्चुअली मेरा बेसिक जो गेम था वो किकबॉक्सिंग था, तो किकबॉक्सिंग से स्टार्ट हुआ. तो फिर उसके बाद थोड़ा देखा मार्शल आर्ट के फाइट, UFC वो फाइट्स देखे, तो थोड़ा सा इंटरेस्ट बढ़ गया कि लगा कि मैं कम्पीट कर सकती हूँ, तो मैंने प्रैक्टिस स्टार्ट किया तब से.
My name is Arman and I'm a software engineer. So I've been working in an IT company since last 4 years. And recently I was not into MMA from starting from my childhood, but yeah, it was my dream from my childhood. I just started it when I just saw UFC, okay. Then I came to know that this sport actually exists.
Actually, I didn't have much of self-confidence when I started it. So I started it to gain self-confidence. So it helped me a lot in gaining self-confidence.
Because I like it, I love it, it's my passion. I want to be a professional fighter, that's why.
एक्चुअली सर मैं पहले वुशू करता था. वुशू इज़ अ स्पोर्ट्स गवर्नमेंट गेम, बट उसमें मतलब काफ़ी कुछ फाइट के लिए मतलब मज़ा नहीं आ रहा था. कुछ डेंजर फाइट में कुछ मज़ा आ रहा था. सो इसलिए MMA में इंटरेस्ट हुआ, तो मैं इसमें आया फाइट में.
Hi, my name is Banka Brown. I'm from Mumbai. I was born and raised in Muscat. My fight record is 3-1.
Alright. How did you get into MMA?
It was a long-going passion. I had a passion for it when I was a kid, but then I couldn't achieve it because of studies and everyone's parents wished not to get too violent. So as I grew up and as I reached a level of maturity, I had the right to actually pursue my dreams in MMA, and I'm pursuing that now.
Okay, so I'm Balakrishna Patange. I'm an MMA fighter from Mumbai. I'm representing India in the World Championships this November. So yeah, I started MMA 4 years ago. Now I'm a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I do striking as well as Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah, so that's it.
So how important is it for MMA that we have amateur tournaments like this?
Oh, definitely. For example, like it gives you a platform for growth, right? You can't just go professionally against international competition or even national competition here. Professional is quite good according to the time it has taken. For example, it's just been 10 years and it has really grown fast. The growth is exponential right now. So amateur thing really helps you because the competition experience is something else, which you cannot go directly to pros. You have to first take the experience in amateur without the pressure of the crowd and without the pressure of the media. then you get used to this, then you go to professional where you get the media attention and all. But amateur is a must.
First thing you talk about discipline, that's so much discipline, respect is compulsory in MMA. I've seen a lot of guys, they come, some guys fought amateur and they come inside a gym and challenge a pro fighter. Oh, I'm going to fight you, I'm going to kick your ass. That's not perfect. Okay, you should know what you are up to level. MMA is not a joke. Okay, MMA is not a joke. You can lose anything. Okay, because when you go to amateur, they all time they give you, like, they tell you to wear a shin guard, they tell you to wear gloves. They don't allow elbows on your face in amateur. Okay, but in pro they allow, because you are on that level. Okay, you have passed that amateur. Some of them guys direct jump in pro and they get the result. Okay, so I will always advise them to train first, train technically, be safe all the time.
I'm Dr. Roshan Wade. I'm an orthopedic surgeon and sports injury and sports medicine consultant. I've been practicing in Mumbai for more than 20 years now, and we are dealing with all kinds of sports injuries, especially the karate, boxing, the mixed martial art. MMA is little more dangerous sport because sometimes it can be life-threatening injuries like head injury or concussion injuries to the head, and the athlete can die on table. So one has to be very, very prepared for this kind of injuries when you are dealing with these sports. I feel this sport should not be played unless you are trained at good place, trained to defend yourself, trained to avoid those injuries, because prevention is the best cure to any treatment. One should not land up in major disastrous injury, because sometimes it can be career-ending or life-threatening injuries, and which can be very dangerous for an amateur athlete or even for a professional for that matter. I'll advise the amateur fighters to train yourself in the right pattern, to develop that endurance, try to learn the techniques and tackling techniques where you can easily escape out of major injuries, like somebody is holding you your wrist or somebody is holding your neck. Try to come out of it, try to learn how to come out of it, and once you learn that technique, I feel you can avoid your injuries. Prevention is better than cure, so avoid injury, prevent injuries, you will be a better athlete.
My name is Vishakha Deshmukh, and my age is 26, and I'm an MMA fighter.
What was your family's reaction when you told them you want to fight?
Not really good.
When I heard about this tournament, at that time I told my family that maybe, I told them that I have joined this boxing classes, not MMA. Okay, and just for the fitness purpose. And then just last week I told that there is a tournament, I want to participate into that. So they were saying, you are an engineer, why are you going into this stream? Just be engineer, that is fine.
The first when I started fighting, like my parents were all 100% against with me. They say, no, you can lose anything. Even they show me all the time. See, this guy broke his arm. See, this guy broke his nose.
First of all, my family don't like it that I went to fight. That's why. So, mama and father don't go. You will hurt yourself. That's why. But I prepare myself. I push them that let me go. I do my part.
At first they were not so supportive, but once I started winning, then they were supportive.
Are they ever afraid because it's to most people it's a very dangerous sport?
I've never invited my family members to watch my fights, so actually they don't know what happens in the cage.
मेरे डैड सपोर्ट करते हैं मुझे, डैड को अच्छा लगता है कि मैं फ़ाइट करती हूँ, और मेरे डैड चाहते हैं कि मैं इंडिया को रिप्रेजेंट करूँ इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे.
She's really nervous, she might not look like it, and when I will step into the cage, you will see she will be like shivering like that. Yeah.
At the start, my family was very apprehensive, from a well-to-do family, a good student, I was really good student, but then I was like, okay, I think this is my thing, so I won't concentrate on studies this much. but now they are okay with it. They see highlights of me winning, so I think they have made their peace with it, you know.
At first they were not able to digest what was MMA, so they just thought maybe it's just something to do with fitness. But then once India started coming out with MMA movies and all, when they actually got the idea that it's a combat sport, then they're a little bit concerned, but then they know that at the end of the day I will do what I do best, and they have always given their blessings and support for that.
What we do is that we start developing fighters from the grassroots level. So we want to make sure that not only they are good from the way that we give them training and nutrition and the guidance, but also we take them to World Championship, conduct many more amateur championships. So people are seeing more MMA. It's just not about fighting anymore. It's about representing your country. It's about representing your nation, representing yourself. So you're seeing everything coming in the media, and they're growing leaps and bounds.
Yeah, AIMMAF is really a non-profit organization, and it's really doing a great job for fighters. I've seen AIMMAF in the Brave. They conduct Brave as well as Kumite only. They're really doing a good job, and every year they are organizing MMA championship, which is good future for amateur beginner fighters.
AIMMAF, they are doing a very well job. वो लोग इंटरनेशनल स्पोर्ट्स में लेके जा रहे हैं, वो लोग AIMMAF चैंपियनशिप में बाहर लेके जा रहे हैं, बहरीन में लेके जा रहे हैं, कंटिन्यू नेशनल गेम्स ऑर्गेनाइज कर रहे हैं, इंटरनेशनल गेम्स हो रहा है, हर स्टेट में हो रहा है, तो they are doing very good job.
Right now, they have now earned the fame for themselves, because every fighter now wants to fight in MMA. Not because it's the most popular, not because it's the biggest promotion. It's certainly that, but because it's really clean. Like they have transparency in their work. Like if you talk to somebody who at the top level, he will reply to you. It's not that he will say to you that I am at the top level, you need to conduct someone at the lower level. They are very helpful and very communicative in that perspective.
AIMMAF has given a platform for the athletes to get the things done, right? There's not a lot, like I said, it's a new sport in India, so there's not a lot of platform for athletes. So AIMMAF is organizing tournaments to help these young athletes. In every developed nation, you have competition at various stages. If you don't have competition, in underdeveloped stages, you see that there's a degree competition, district competition, and you go directly to nationals. So you don't get the required experience. AIMMAF is providing that experience.
There is a very high potential. In fact, there is a lot of money involved in it. I urge to all the big sponsors to keep supporting this event. This is a very good initiation by All India Mixed Martial Association, I would like to thank Mr. Aditya, who is the chairman of the All India Mixed Mass Association, taking complete pivotal role in progressing and advancing this sport in every corner of India.
This sport has now become more and more commercialized, and that's made way for like entry for people like these cheaters and all, who don't pay their fighters really well, who cheat their fighters. There are no medical supplies for the fighters. I have been in those events. I have seen myself. So because this sport is not so much regulated, it makes it easy for such people to get into the sports. For that, I would say like MMA is doing a really, AIMMF is doing a really great job with that.
If you look at the chart from past 5 years, you will see the MMA has grown leaps and bounds. 5 years back, nobody knew about MMA. It was just people used to call it as a cage match. But now, if you look at it, everybody knows about it. It's just because of the proliferation of MMA in the media.
What's next for you?
On to the next fight. Because it doesn't stop here. Because yes, we all go through the loss, we all go through our wins. But then after the loss, you need to actually, you'll take some time to recover, regain that confidence again. But then, this is a sport. You win, you lose, but you have to keep moving forward. Because the target is not to win only amateur fights. The target is to get to the pro fight level.
Let's see. Whichever fight comes, I would like to do that fight.
And what's the dream at the end of the day?
UFC match.
My next step is like I want to fight every event. Wherever I will get, I will fight. I don't have time. I already I'm 25 years old. So, and I've never practiced earlier. I just want a good experience, and I just want as a trained people. I want to get ready for the international fight as fast as I can do.
देखते हैं अभी क्या है और प्रैक्टिस करना पड़ेगा. एक्चुअली मैंने सिर्फ एक ही हफ्ता प्रैक्टिस की थी, इसकी 8 दिन सिर्फ प्रैक्टिस की थी. तो ऐसा लग रहा है कि आगे से अभी और प्रैक्टिस करनी चाहिए और थोड़ा सा जल्दी नॉकआउट होगा तो अच्छा लगेगा फिर. मतलब कहना चाहती हूँ कि ऐसे रिस्पेक्ट करो अपने अपोनेंट का, उनके कोचेस का जो सिखाते हैं. और ये गेम है तो गेम में हार जीत चलती रहती है. तो बस कभी हारो कभी जीतो, कुछ सीखो अच्छा बस.
I would encourage all the fighters who lost today that today is not the end of it. It is not something where you hit the full stop in your career or in your success rate. It is just a stepping stone to even better success. So keep fighting, don't stop. That's all I can say.